Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Community Hospice. My name's Kate. I'm the Chief Exec here, and I have the privilege of leading this evening's service, but also of leading this fantastic organisation. So thank you all for your support and for coming along and joining us this evening. Some of you may know that this year is a very special year for us as we mark our 30th anniversary of providing care for the communities of Greenwich and Bexley. We hope you enjoy the service and hopefully you'll join us afterwards for refreshments in the community hub. This evening, you may have already seen that we're showing the dedication of names within the community hub for those that we've received a dedication for this year. There's still an opportunity for you to write a message on a star and add it to our tree inside if you haven't done so, and you can take a candle home to light. This evening's service is being recorded so that others who aren't able to attend tonight can view the service, and that will be available from Sunday the 15th of December. So if you wish to view it online, you can do so after then, and we'll keep it on there for a little while so that you can re-watch if you want to. This time of year, as we approach the festive season, is often a very difficult time for those that have lost somebody. It brings an anniversary, maybe, another thing that perhaps you haven't experienced without the person that you love. I want to say that with loss, we remember the things that were so important to us about the person, and we remember how they made us feel. And hopefully, over the festive period, you'll do and remember things that remind you of them and find some kind of comfort in being with others this evening or around the festive time, so that you're not alone. If you're struggling, or if there's something that you would like to talk to somebody about here at the hospice, please don't hesitate to either speak to somebody tonight or to pick up the phone and have a conversation with us, because, as I say, it can be a really hard time. I'm going to move on now, and we're going to introduce the Reverend Herbert Aparanga, who's our chaplain here at the hospice. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kate. The year goes by, and here again we stand this evening. I think we stand to give thanks to our unsung heroes who are on the front line, on the back room, and everything in between. And we thank them because they look into our eyes with their warmly smiles and keep us alive. And they always keep this message that our life is meant for caring, that each of us is to care for each other. And this Christmas, we remember patients and families who will be here at the hospice. A time of year when we gather with our loved ones to celebrate the festive seasons together and to take time to pause and to remember the many happy days we share with our loved ones. But for many others, Christmas is the most difficult time of the year to go through, and we must remember them during this time. And we know that Christmas can be a difficult time of the year for the patients and families struggling to come to terms with illness and with death. It is also a time of mixed emotions for families and for our frontline staff. We owe them a great gratitude for the time they spend looking after the physical, the spiritual, and the psychological needs of our patients, while providing care fitting in with any plans that the family have in place for their patients over these seasons. Christmas also reminds us that whether in life or in death, each one of us is loved. And that is why our life is meant to care. So I would like to take the opportunity to say thank you to all the hospice teams, to those who provide direct patient care, and to those who work tirelessly behind the scene at various departments to ensure that the community hospice continues to serve our community. To all our volunteers who give of their time to assist in many ways throughout the year. And to you all our loyal supporters for your continuous help. Without your support, the community hospice simply could not continue to provide the level and the range of care services that our patients require. Our life is meant for caring. Continue in this simple act that makes the world go round for every one of us. Thank you so much. May you find some peace in your heart, embrace your neighbor as they care for you, and be generous to someone this Christmas with something that matters to lift you both up. Amen. So I'm going to light 3 candles. Each candle's, the first candle represents hope, flickering in darkness and sadness of our grief as strangers and friends walks alongside us in our loss. The middle candle represents love enduring in darkness of our hopelessness and loss as strangers and friends deny themselves for our sake. And the last one is life to continue to burn despite the darkness and sickness as strangers walk with us as they sacrifice theirs for our own.
You're very welcome to join in as we sing This Little Light of Mine, but please note that we've got some slightly different words than what are printed in the order of service, so hopefully you've got a separate sheet or you can see one somewhere. Thank you. Can I introduce Janine?
Good evening, everybody. Speak of me as you have always done. Remember the good times, laughter and fun. Share the happy memories we've made. Do not let them wither or fade. I'll be with you in the summer's sun, and when the winter's chill has come, I'll be the voice that whispers in the breeze. I'm peaceful now, put your mind at ease. I've rested my eyes and gone to sleep, but memories we've shared are yours to keep. Sometimes our final days may be a test, but remember me when I was at my best. Although things may not be the same, don't be afraid to use my name. Let your sorrow last for just a while, comfort each other and try to smile. I've lived a life filled with joy and fun. Live on now. Make me proud of what you'll become.
Hello everyone, this is Still by Char Marks. Listen, there is this silence now, this stillness. Gradually we will get used to it, but for now it is strange. You have left such a gap. Our world is in shock, holding its breath. But listen closer. All your laughter, all your love is still ringing out, still holding us. All our memories of you are still with us. All the love we shared is still in every single one of us. And although we ache from this loss of you, you will always be here, as still and steady and fierce as any star. Look, you are shining bright through all our skies. We thank you for sharing your life with us. Thank you very much.
I heard your voice in the wind today, and I turned to see your face. The warmth of the wind caressed me, and I stood silently in place. I felt your touch in the sun today, as its warmth filled the sky. I closed my eyes for your embrace, and my spirit soared high. I saw your eyes in the window pane as I watched the falling rain. It seemed as each raindrop fell, it quietly said your name. I held you close in my heart today. It made me feel complete. You may have died, but you are not gone. You will always be a part of me. As long as the sun shines, the wind blows, the rain falls, you will live on inside me forever, for that is all my heart knows.
You Meant So Much by Cassie Mitchell. You meant so much to all of us. You were special, and that's no lie. You brightened up the darkest day and the cloudiest of skies. Your smile alone warmed our hearts. Your laugh was like music to hear. And I would give absolutely anything to have you well and standing near. Not a second passes when you're not in our minds. Your love we will never forget. The hurt will ease in time. Many tears I've seen and cried. They have all poured out like rain. I know now that you are happy and no longer in any pain.
Thank you to Janine and to those members of the supporter care team for such poignant words. We're now going to dedicate the lights. So the lights on the Christmas tree will be turned on. And we'll have a moment of reflection to remember those that we loved. And now, if you would like to join in, we're going to sing Silent Night. Now, I'd like to introduce the Mayor of Royal Greenwich, Councillor Jit Ranabat.
Thank you, Kate. Good evening, everyone. I wish for this Christmas. Christmas is a happy time for friends and family. The children are excited as they unwrap presents around the tree. Carols are sung and lights twinkle in the night. Jack Frost glistens on the windows and the snow sparkles from the winter moonlight. Christmas is such a joyous time to appreciate the ones who we love. This Christmas, I want to send wishes to those we lost up above. To some, Christmas is not the same because a loved one passed away. And the grief is overwhelming each and every day. When the holidays approach, we miss them even more. Traditions never feel the same, and memories are all we have left to adore. We will always remember their name and never forget their faces. And as long as we keep them in our hearts, they can never be erased. So, this Christmas, my wish is for everyone who is feeling a little blue to find some peace, joy, and comfort with everything we do. Christmas is not just a season. It is a feeling and the magic that never ends. One of its greatest gifts is to cherish family and friends. Merry Christmas to all our special angels up above. Merry Christmas to you all. I send you all my love. Thank you.
Thank you, Jit. So I'm the last act, if you like, keeping you from getting back in the warm and having something, some refreshments. If you would like to join us, you're very welcome. But I'd just like to finish by saying thank you again to you all. As Herbert said, if it wasn't for our community hospice couldn't be here. 30 years of support, more than 30 years of support, have enabled us to be here serving everybody who needs our care, and to make sure that they can live as long as they can and as well as they can. So thank you very much for coming along this evening, for supporting us, and for keeping our community hospice in your hearts at this difficult time when you're thinking, when you're struggling maybe, and when you've lost somebody. It means the world to us all. So thank you for coming. Travel home safely, or as I say, come and have a drink. And a Merry Christmas to you all. And please do reach out if you need our help. Thank you.